Michelle.
I'm Brian.
And we are Cruisin with the Colemans.
And we are Coachman Apex brand ambassadors. We are in our Coachman Apex. It's a 2017 269 RBKS. We are the original owners.
We've traveled all over the country in this rig. We've put over 60,000 miles on this rig alone. And we have been DIYing this rig since before I knew DIY was a hashtag. We've changed everything that we can possibly change in this rig, in part because we continue to make it more like our home. We live in it every time we're not in school, so why not make it our own?
We love the way it came off the factory floor, but we just keep making little modifications to make it more homey, to make it more livable, and to make it fit our personalities a little bit more. Our original slide out had a giant U-shaped dinette that went all the way up to the cabinetry, and then there was a very uncomfortable jackknife sofa. We've gone through a bunch of different versions of how this has looked. We had a floating table here for a while that just sat on the floor that came from IKEA, and then we went back to a booth dinette, which is what we're really loving right now because it gave us back all this storage, and it converts down into a bed, which is the perfect size for our granddaughter when she comes camping with us. And it's just really serves us well as an area to sit and work, sit and play games. It's our coffee bar. It's just really fantastic living space. But that also meant we had to change out the chandelier because that was originally a little ceiling hugger right here that kept knocking my head. We've also put in the blackout blinds and curtains instead of the valances and the little accordion shades that came with the rig.
As much as I love the new dinette, my favorite part of the whole slide out renovation is where we've ended, and that's on these recliners. The jackknife sofa came with the RV, was a great idea for people who need a little extra space in their rig, but what we wanted is after a long day of hiking, you can see our hiking poles up here, after a long day of hiking, we wanted to be able to sit down and put our feet up. Not only that though, we've got this extra little space, which is a bench to hide all the things you don't need to see, and a table right here for cocktails or whatever. And you could pull the bench out and put it in the center of the room if like if we want to entertain or something like that. So it's a versatile space and a comfortable space. We love this Apex entertainment center, but we had to make a couple of changes to that as well. First, we got rid of cabinetry, which is crazy to say that we would do, but with a pantry like ours, it's okay. It's something we can live without. But we wanted to add this fireplace. It's great in the fall. It's great when we're winter camping. Creates some beautiful ambiance when we're kicking our feet up. But the other thing we love is the TV flips around to the bedroom, so we can watch TV in here and in the bedroom. And we added an arm. For easier viewing when we're sitting.
Here in the kitchen, one of our personalizations that brought our personality into the rig was adding this peel and stick tile as our backsplash. We had a backsplash here that was just kind of bland, so we added this. Our rig is called Casa del Camino, so this was bringing that Spanish tile, that Spanish vibe in, really personalized it. We also added a magnetic knife bar here just to help keep storage in. People always wonder, is that a problem? And they don't fall off while we're traveling down the road, so it's really a great way of getting them out of the way and secured while we're traveling. Here on the island, we upgraded our sink to a new sink. We took those two sink covers that the rig came with originally, and we added them to the side of the island with some arms to make to extend the space a little bit. We have it on both sides, which is fantastic. Another thing, because you've always just got clutter laying around, we used a couple of command hooks here on the front that allow us to get water bottles out of the way. And we've done the same thing in a few other places with hooks and with racks and things for organization, just to keep stuff off the counter spaces and to keep things in their place.
Because we love Apex so much, we're not going to change everything. The one thing that we kept the same is the pantry. Every rig should come with this type of storage, because when you're traveling, you want to keep your essentials with you. And though it's not full right now, sometimes this pantry is very full. Room for a laundry hamper, room for all the food we need, paper products, and of course behind me, all the cleaning supplies that we need to get out on the road and not have to spend all of our time at a grocery store.
Our Apex has taken us to more than 35 states across the United States already, but next summer we're going to be traveling up to the Pacific Northwest and checking a whole bunch of other national parks and states off our list, and we can't wait to get out there.
This fall, we'll be at the Tampa RV Show, we'll be at the Hershey RV Show. We'd love to meet you, so make sure you check out our social media channels where we'll be giving you the times and dates for our meet and greets.